Good afternoon, peeps. How's everything going? As you can see, I'm still down at my brother and sister-in-law's house. Yeah, so I'm recording from there. Um, I am going to talk today about working jobs. The reason this is such a good subject for me is because after 18 years with my company, I got laid off. Well, let go. The now owner basically decided that we, the other manager and I, because we had two stores, made too much money. So we got let go, which it is what it is. Being just in America, there's so much opportunity. I know a lot of people with unemployment or not sure where to work or the next steps. It can get a little fearful, a little frightening. I am on unemployment right now. I got laid off in November 8th, and it is now like February. What is it? I don't even know. February 9th. That's the bad thing about unemployment because you can't keep up with the days. I really can't. It's really sad. But I turned so many bad things around into good things with being laid off this winter. So I got laid off November night or November 8th, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do next. I've been with the company 18 years. That's kind of a long time. Well, I've been with that owner 18 years. I've been with the company 19 years total. And wasn't sure my next steps, wasn't sure what to do. And I'm still was kind of going through a really rough patch of depression and feeling down. So I just had a few thoughts to my mind and I started sharing them with my family. Some of my family live in Indiana and some live in Alabama. So some of my first things were like, oh, I'm going to go to south. I'm just going to head south. I'll take the winter off. Then when I'm back up in the spring to where I live in Wisconsin, I will get a job. So that's my rough itinerary. But going through something like this, I don't think it matters if you have been with a company 1 month, 1 year, 10 years, 20 years. I think a loss is a loss, and it's hard to get through. What really helped me is talking. I'm a talker, but sometimes, like with this whole going through bad things, depression and whatnot, I didn't open up as much as I felt like I should have or could have, per se. And I was like, well, that's something I've been learning. I need to talk more. I need to communicate better. I need to let people know where I'm standing, how I feel. And it's hard. It's hard for me because I'm the one that usually people has come to for advice or communication. So I decided that I'm going to come down for the wintertime down south. And it's been awesome. It's like 60s, 70s here in Alabama. Where I'm from, it's minus 13, 20 degrees. Minus 30 to 40, 45, 50 wind chill factor. So it's totally different. I'm in t-shirt and shorts. But yeah. But being laid off, or let go, basically, fired, was really hard for me to deal with. Change period is hard. I think whether it's work or anything, change can be hard, and how we deal with it and get through with it. I'm staying positive. And like I said in some other videos, it's a choice I feel you have to make. It's a decision you got to make, and I choose to stay positive. There's so many bad things that could have happened with this, but there's been so many good things. Like I met up with my some relatives in Florida, and a couple of my nephews and we drove all the way down to the bottom of the Keys. And so we were in the Florida Keys for a few days, and we were in the Everglades. And the first time in my life, I got to ride the airboats. They were awesome if you get a chance. And there are just so many things I've been able to visit with all my family down south, pretty much. My immediate family, at least. And I got to travel. My sister-in-law's father got pretty sick, so I got the blessing of traveling with her up to Ohio and back. We road tripped. It was a great time. We got to see him and just, be there for him and encourage him. I got to go to my sister in Indiana's 30th birthday and last month, and that was just a blessing. I'm not sure. I mean, I really totally would have tried being up north and still working. I would have totally tried, and she knows that. But I was able to do that. And so there's been so many positive, and being able to just spend time with my family here has been such a blessing. Of course, I love the weather, but, I love them more. And it's been great, bonding with my nephews again. They range from like, he's going to be 24, I think, in June? Or is he going to be 25? I think 24 in June. Charlie, get down. Look at that. They're trying to sneak. Do you see that? That's supposed to be on the table. Or coffee table, end table, whatever it is. And all the way down to 14. So it's been great. And there's 5 of them. So I get to spend more time with 4 of them because one's moved. But it's been such a blessing. So I just want to be encouragement that with work, that things will happen. And they do happen. Everyday life, change period. But the moral of this, the huge topic I wanted to basically cover was work. I got let go 18 years. And I'm in my 40s. Like, I'm going to have to start over. What am I going to do? I've been doing this type of work since, I was like 25 years old. But I've worked for 32 years. Like, worked where I paid in on taxes. I've worked during my middle school, high school years every summer. And they had like a program where I could work at the schools as like a janitor or whatnot. And so I've been paying taxes since forever. And when I got close to being rumored that the new owner was going to let us go, I mean, I was just in disbelief. Like, I've worked 32 years. Like, a lot of people, whatever, can say that or not say that. And it doesn't matter if you've got a job out in the field or you're a stay-at-home mom. Work is work. And so yeah, it was trying to really get me down. But once I chose to put my mind set on the positive and stay on that, I think it went better then. I think I've improved mightily. My best friend, Janita, she's like, Kelly, you don't live on a champagne budget anymore. You live on a Pepsi budget. Which, if you know me, I'm a Pepsi drinker. Like, all the time. I'd be popping. But, she just makes me laugh. I dropped a pen. Sorry. I'm, like, distracted now. And my hair is really driving me nuts. Do you see that? Gosh, I got to quit rabbit trailing. So, I just want to be an encouragement today that it doesn't matter, job loss, not getting the job you want. I truly believe there's something better. I stay positive with that. I believe in God, if you've heard some of my other ones, I'm a Christian, but whether you do or don't believe in any higher whatever, stay positive. As bad as it looks, as bad as it can be, I got hit with so much this summer and fall, and then I got fired. Well, laid off, whatever you want to call it. I call it fired because he didn't want me. And it wasn't he didn't want us. He basically did not like the fact because we've been with the company so long, we made too much money. But, I chose to stay positive, and I want to be encouraging to you to stay positive. I'm getting email. Woo. And please, please, please know that, being a Christian, I know the Bible says that joy comes in the morning. And a lot of times it doesn't feel that way. But let me be encouragement that it does and it will. And try to stay positive as hard as it gets. Surround yourself with positive people. Get in touch, become friends with positive person or people because it really, truly helps. You guys have a good day. God bless. Bye.